This is a huge warning for the flower industry. Big change is coming. I couldn't be more serious. And I believe we've been spot on everything we've been telling you to do. It's a matter of you doing it now. You know, back in the day, it used to be who's coming in? What's going with our industry? Well, the next generation's coming in. People's kids want to get into the industry. That's not the case anymore. People's kids do not want to be in this industry. Just like my kids said, they loved working with me. I loved working with them. Nobody wants to do it alone. We were together, it was one thing. They didn't want to take over the business. What is that saying? A lot of people's kids don't want to take over the businesses. There's too many ways to make money in this industry and in other industries that are a lot less physically challenging and tough. It's not an easy industry. So the truth is, business is coming from outsiders. Just like the old days, the immigrants would come in, they would roll their sleeves up and work really hard, and they would outwork everyone to get their place. The Italians, the Germans, the Irish, they all came in, and that's how America was formed. Today we're losing it. We are outsourcing as much as we possibly can. But more importantly, the people that are buying these flower shops are from Poland, from Russia. They're coming in from all over. Look around at the flower sales that are going on. Who's buying them? Not locals. If you haven't heard yet, if things weren't hard enough, Amazon's coming in with a treasure truck. Have you heard about it yet? It started around 2017. I was talking with a few friends on the West Coast that experienced it. The Seattle market, out in Arizona by Phoenix, they did it. Or they're coming to Phoenix. How long before they're going to be in a town near you? If you haven't heard about it, they take 3 or 4 trucks, set them up, and then send out a blast email, roses, $9.99, but you have to pick them up. That's a flower shop can pop up in your backyard tomorrow. What are you going to do now? I've talked to you about $27 Tuesdays, so I'm blue in the face, and everyone's on it. I got to say, most of my shops are all doing it. They get it. I had to work on it, but they got it. And they're making transactions. That's all. They're just moving flowers. They're making the flowers move. They're keeping people connected locally. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I'm at my wit's end. At my flower shop, we did everything I said because I would say something and my staff would do it because I'm in charge. But so many flower shops want to challenge me. Look, I'm not trying to tell you how to run your business. I'm trying to tell you that change needs to occur. I'm giving you an idea, like a lot of other people. Where's SAF? Where's the industry in this? Who's bringing this message out that our industry's changing? The new people buying the shops are from out of this country. And Amazon is coming in, and you know what they're working for? Transactions. That's my whole point. We are so focused on, I'm not going to make enough money on this, so I'm not going to sell it. Or they start writing down every flower. Oh my God, when I hear people doing this, they write on the back of every order, every flower they put in it. What a waste of time. Seriously, at this point, when you're paying a designer pay, they're supposed to know how to put a bouquet together and stay within a price point. They're writing it down on the back. When I saw people doing that, I immediately would stop that habit, say, we trust you to make it the value. I'm not as worried about the picture as I am of the value. Just create it. If the rose peach is a little bit more pink, but I'm not going to sweat over that. We need to move a lot of product. We need to make a lot of transactions. I think everyone needs to wake up. This is a major warning I'm giving you. Let me be the only one saying it. I'll take that. I'll live or die by this. But I told everyone when COVID came around and everybody started working from home, I said this was going to be the final nail in the coffin of retail because everybody got comfortable on a computer. I used to do tracking of orders. And when I tracked orders in flower shops, phone orders were 3 to 4 to 1. So people would find something on the internet and they pick up the phone and call. After COVID, it got down to 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. More and more people got more comfortable with the computer. And that's just the way it went. Come on, wake up, realize what's happening. There's a bend in the road, but just like I always say, a bend in the road isn't the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. Pay attention to what's going on around you. California, FTD, BloomNet, they all want you to survive because you are a revenue stream for them. But you have to stand up and say, I have a plan and I want you to support me. I have never seen the wire services not support any flower shop that was willing to do it themselves. I've got friends of mine that are expanding. I've got people moving. I've got people suffering, wondering where their next order is going to come from. I've got people already sweating that there's no business. And I told them a month ago, oh, but it was Mother's Day. Business was everywhere. I said it's going to be a rough summer. So I gave people the funeral module to use. There's always going to be funeral work. If you're going to really focus on the future, you're going to focus on cornering the funeral market. That will never be taken away from you unless that too you let go. Take it. It's $199 a month. Don't worry if I'm selling it or someone else is selling it. The biggest joke I ever heard in my life was people were worried about how much money I was making. How much was I selling? What was in it for me? What a silly thing to say. What's in it for you? Does anybody care how much Elon Musk makes or how much Jeff Bezos makes? Who cares? Because you can't do anything about it. And how did he come into this market? He said, I'm going to take these markets. And he did. I'm telling you right now, please hear me. Take your little piece. Take it. Your little bitty piece. Don't let them take that from you. Get connected with your customer. Let your customer feel awkward to press that button to buy from Amazon. They're going to bring those trucks. They already tested it with the roses at Valentine's Day. It was a huge success. As long as Amazon, and eventually, when they notice how much revenue this industry brings in, you can bet they're going to zero in on it. Just like the supermarkets are taking it, he's going to be the final nail in your coffin. Those of you that are marketing, those of you that are with us, all of them are moving up. Everyone's moving up. When you put your hands up and say, let Teleflora do it, let FTD do it, let someone else do it, is that what you should be doing? You're the captain of your ship. Hire people that are accountable. When I tell people they're doing good on SEO, I show them a report saying, here's where you were before, here's where you are now. You know how many shops don't even know what that means? They don't even know what SEO is. Teleflora will give you answers and nobody's listening. Nobody understands. Well, you can't blame Teleflora. They're doing what they can do to help you. The fact that you don't want to pay attention, shame on you. I'm a little bit stricter. I make my shops look at the reports. I send them great big graphs. I said, here's where you are. Here's where you are. If you don't wake up, you're going to lose your industry. Amazon is coming up right behind me. And you'll be wishing you did $27 Tuesday. You'll be wishing you made all these special deals I was telling you about making. Get Flowers by subscription going. I got a guy right down the street here in Bradenton's killing it. He's going into other markets. He's got $27 Tuesday. He's got an average order of $130. And yet he's doing a $27 Tuesday. You see, I've done this long enough. Most of the people have done what I've done. I've cashed out and gone. I've got nothing else to do. I love this industry. There's a lot more coming up in the next 2 years that you'll be reading about. It's going to be very, very good for you. But if you don't break away, if you don't stop doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. I can't make it any easier than that. It's coming. And Amazon is going to take the market that we allow them to. Because if we connect with our customers, if you're loyal to the survey, I had a shop tell me, I'm okay with the surveys. I don't need to do it. I wish I could have jumped through the phone because I just wanted to grab them. I mean, it's like, how can you say that? How can you say you're okay not hearing what your customer has to say? That's your roadmap. It's not me. It's your customer. Customer number one. Reports number two. I'm number three. Now, ball's in your court. Teleflora doesn't put you out of business. Amazon may put you out of business. If you're not covering yourself, you got Teleflora trying to help you, FTD is trying to help you, BloomNet is trying to help you, and I'm trying to help. Pick your team, but don't try to go it alone. At the end of the day, reach out and touch all your customers. Call them, check with them, do the summer customer retention program. I have the whole program for you. All you have to do is drop me a message. Customer retention program. We take everyone that's ordered in the last 3 years, but they haven't ordered in the last month, year and a half. And we send them a message and we thank them for the orders that they gave us in the past. How about this? This is work. You have something better to do in July? Let's do it. I'm your coach. I'm pushing you. I push all my shops. If you can't handle a step out, I had one guy drop out. One guy dropped out. He says, this is too much. I can't do all this. Okay, don't do it. 2 more came in right behind him in his market. They were wanting to work with us. I told them I can't give you exclusivity, but I will take you guys. It's up to you. Focus on transactions. It's all about transactions. And that's what I'm going to close with. Without transactions, you don't have market share. Without market share, you don't have a future.